This is everything you need to go stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3 on your B9 A4. Now, there's obviously a lot of upgrades you're able to do with the B9 A4 platform, but let's go look over at the stock B9 A4 and see what it takes to go stage 1 on this car. To go stage 1, you're not gonna need any hardware installed in your vehicle. All you're gonna need is our power link and your phone. Now, if you've been daily driving your B9 A4 and you're used to the power it already has and you're looking for that extra power bump, you wanna keep up with your friends, this is one of the quickest and simplest modifications you can do to your car that still keeps it reliable, but a lot more fun. Now, when you're flashing stage 1, you'll be able to choose between 3 different tiers. There's Core, Pro, and Apex. We're gonna talk about the other ones later, but let's start with Core. Our Core tier is really for someone that doesn't want all these extra motorsport features, and you're looking for a really good tune at an entry-level price. And this is still a very refined tune as you get our stage 1 maps, but you also get our Auto Protect safety features. But my personal favorite is the Auto Stop Start memory. So whenever you turn off your car and get back in it, it'll automatically remember what your last setting was, and you don't have to keep turning off the Auto Stop Start, because that is annoying. Now, while this tune does not require any hardware, if you're looking for a little more excitement out of your vehicle, I'd recommend our IE intake and catback, because it's gonna help your car breathe better and sound better, just make the whole driving experience a whole lot better. Towards the end of the video, we're gonna be driving a stage 1, 2, and 3 B9 A4 so you can see which stage is right for you. But before you do that, let's see all that you'll need and what you'll get with the stage 2 B9 A4. Now, the only hardware we require to go stage 2 is our high flow downpipe and our air intake from stage 1. With our high flow cat, your engine's gonna be able to breathe a whole lot better, and you're gonna be able to evacuate all that built up exhaust pressure. Our stage 2 tune optimizes for that, and that's why we're able to make more power than a stage 1. This tune's perfect for someone that was previously stage 1 and you're ready to feel that extra power bump again, or you're also ready to get your hands dirty and install some parts on your car. If you're ready to upgrade to our stage 2 map, you're going to need to be on our Pro or Apex tier. And the good news is, if you were previously stage 1 on a Pro or Apex tune, you already have access to the stage 2 maps for free. So all you need is your downpipe and to flash the tune. But if you're looking to optimize performance under really aggressive driving, I would recommend getting an intercooler. Now, on that Pro tier, you're gonna get some really cool features such as our live adjustable crackles. But let's take a look at our Apex tier and what it takes to go stage 3 on the B9 A4. Now, what's cool about this platform is if you wanna go stage 1 or stage 2, you really don't need much. But if you're looking to squeeze out as much power as you can from your car, these are all the parts you're gonna need to go stage 3. Now, unlike stage 2, an intercooler is required for stage 3. You'll also need our 5-bar map sensors, intake, our downpipe, and Mark 7 MQB vacuum pump, as well as high pressure fuel pump, and our HPFP internals. You'll also need the Mark 7 Golf R injectors and injector clips. And the big thing is the Turbo Systems Turbo. This tune's really for someone who wants to squeeze as much power as they can out of this platform and really push the limits with all of our motorsport features. Now, in order to run stage 3 on this platform, you're gonna have to be on our Apex tiered tune. And the reason we do that is we don't wanna sell you short. If you're running all the hardware, you're making all this power, you're gonna want all the motorsport features such as rolling anti-lag, advanced launch control, and a lot more. The nature of most big turbos is you lose a lot of low-end torque as the turbo takes a lot longer to spool. We were very careful in picking a turbo that had the low-end torque, but still the high-end power that a big turbo should have. What that means is you're gonna have all the drivability as you had previously, but now you're gonna have all the power you need whenever you want it. With that, let's take out each of these cars and see how they perform so you can see which stage is right for you. So I personally own an A4 Allroad, so I'm pretty familiar with how they feel stock. And the bumps of stage 1 is really just how it should feel from the factory. You still have all the comfortability of it stock, but there's so much more power. And I feel like stock A4s just really die off on the upper RPM band. With the stage 1 tune, it really helps it to keep pulling, and it is just so much more enjoyable to drive. So in my opinion, this is probably the first modification I'd do after bringing the car home. It really will just make the car feel exactly how it should have came from the factory. It's not gonna disappoint at all. So that's the stage 1 car. Let's head back. Let's hop in the stage 2 car and see how much of a difference we feel. All right, so now hopping in the stage 2 car, first thing I'll notice, obviously it's a little bit louder. We have that downpipe installed on there. That's how we're able to make a little bit more power. But yeah, still drives like a normal A4, but we'll see how much power it gets up higher. This car also does have our intake installed, so we're getting a lot of nice induction noise in there. Oh yeah, you can just feel the power just kick on a lot faster, honestly. That's crazy. This is super fun because I've driven a lot of fast cars, but to hop in a stage 1 car and then go instantly into a stage 2 car, it's super easy to see the difference it makes in power and how much different this car actually feels. Let's get a little pull in here for you. Let's get at a second gear, see how it kicks in. Oh yeah, that's like, honestly, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh yeah. Even just the noises you get with having this downpipe on there, oh my gosh. Money, money. So if you're fine putting a downpipe on your car and you like that little extra noise, I would honestly go stage 2. There's no reason you shouldn't if you have that downpipe on there. The power is so nice. I really feel like I have it everywhere I need. I can instantly just kick in it and I'm there. Yeah, stage 2, very solid, very solid. Stage 2 is honestly like the perfect spot for most people because you don't have to install much and you really have plenty of power for the street. You can beat a lot of cars in races if you want. Let's hop into the stage 3 car because I'm really excited to feel that one. I haven't felt a stage 3 in a little bit, so let's see how that compares to the stage 2. All right, stage 3 on the B9A4. This should feel pretty good. Ooh. All right, first things you're gonna notice. That turbo sounds insane. You can just hear that thing just winding up. It is so loud. A good noise, a good loud. This is the exact same IE intake on the stage 3 car, and man, the induction noise is way different. This turbo system's turbo adds a ton of good turbo noise when you're just giving it a little bit of throttle. It's money. Now, as the oil is warming up, I'm only giving it a little bit of throttle, and we're at like 2,500 RPM, but there's still power there. I've been in plenty other big turbo cars where you don't have nothing until you're at like 6,000 RPM, and that's when boost kicks in. It's really not the case with this turbo because you still have that low end torque, but it'll just keep pulling at the higher RPM ranges. Try a little pull here. Let's try a third gear. This cross has all of the Apex features such as rolling anti-lag, launch control. I couldn't ask for a better car. The power difference you get with this big turbo is insane. The stock turbo on stage 2, it pulls really good, but once you start getting to the higher RPM range, there's honestly just not enough turbo to keep giving you that same pulling sensation. But with this big turbo, it feels very linear. It just keeps going. Well, obviously stage 3 is super fun. I know what I'm gonna be putting on my A4. The question now is, what tune are you gonna go for? So if you're looking to upgrade your B9A4, check out the link in the description of this video to find all the software, hardware, and even instructions that you'll need to get started.